from rap. 1, 2, 3. Hey. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. Game time. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. There's more where that came from, my money is silly. I feel it envy, not trying to be friendly. It is what it is, if you want me, come get me. Whenever you ready, no, I keep it steady. Yeah, I get the W, throw the confetti. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't ever forget it. Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. When I call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine, if you want it, come take it. Hey, hey, I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more. Whole squad in the field, yeah, we tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. If you looking for me, you know where to find me. I leave you dusted, I leave you behind me. I flip the switch from 0 to 90. If you do too much, I'ma do the almighty. You know I got it, you know I'm a legend. You know I'm the one, I do not come in second.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Trucks over it.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's third down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Rodgers again now. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And down inside the 15 he goes. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarter. They have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Second and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. The one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around.
And you'd think on 3rd down they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result, because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Well, able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to Tucker Roll, didn't you? Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. And again, it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way.
And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think the teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Kevin King with a pick. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these two coaching staffs. Plenty decisions to be made for this 2nd half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A short kick taken at the 18. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Completes it to Hardman. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this 2nd half.
And meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers now to throw. Eluding and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now Rodgers got to have this one. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Caught by Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
From the 27, Mahomes under pressure, and down he goes. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Off the option, it's Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers, open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 9 yards on the 1st down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Rodgers. And it's caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Extra point try now for Crosby. And no sweat. He puts it through. And we are tied here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This a long one in the elements here in the snow. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the
Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's your rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, nope, he not. The line to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy burden and it's weighing on me. Red Doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me. Chalked it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win. They took a but didn't take a sin. I didn't even have no re-up I could re-up with. Had to rob another just to re-up. Pray to God that in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no pork at dinner time, but let you act like you gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman, and that's by dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bear in mind the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind. I'm trying to mastermind how to help out humankind. I'm open mind, but I do not rock with none aligned. My state of mind is to keep a peace for peace of mind. I'm like Malcolm with my piece at the Venetian blinds. I'm trying to manifest some things in my subconscious mind that I have only seen in dreams in my unconscious mind. My dreams unrefined, spring to mind, a state of mind that make you seem this lucky life of mine is pre-designed. And if it is, then thank the Lord, cause that's the mastermind. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway here in London. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way inside. inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A huge play there right off the bat. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Out to his left. First down and more for Allen. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Allen off the play fake. Going deep for Diggs. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They go play action with Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Will be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And they're going to be set up with excellent field position past the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked by Kevon Seymour. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Flushed out right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 10-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Allen will try to throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Baltimore. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson escaping the pressure right.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that stretches this lead to 20-8. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 1st down, Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Allen to throw it. Forced out to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis on this first half. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
2nd and 2.
Allen being chased out left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Now he's flushed out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge win for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Flush to his right. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 2nd and 10, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Watkins, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Tucker's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if, with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these 2 coaching staffs. Plenty of decisions to be made for this second half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gott.
Indeed, Coach. Thanks very much. And that snow you alluded to showing no signs of stopping, at least in the foreseeable future.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Allen now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They still can't get him. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Allen from the gun on third down. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16.
That's good for Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. On play action, Allen.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So now it's third and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
The ball placed just outside of the end zone as they come up again on another third and goal. Allen going to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox there to make the grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play here for Buffalo. To the air, Allen flushed out right. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To try again after the sack, Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Bills. Devin Singletary from 13 yards out. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. Touchdown! Marquise Brown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Play action. Now it's Allen. eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down. And now it's 2nd and long. On play action, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Allen off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Touchdown, Bills. Matt Breida, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills will extend their lead. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. He's got time. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Levi Wallace with a pick.
And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense